Hey guys, Pastor Kevin alongside Pastor Jeremiah. We just wanted to send a quick video to all of our small group leaders. We know that during the week you're in the trenches and you're doing the hard work of tilling the soil and just making things happen in people's lives. And so we just wanted to send you just a quick video. So if you're getting this video, you're a small group leader, or you're involved with helping lead a small group. And we just wanted to share with you a couple of things just to encourage you. Pretty much 8 things. 4 things I'm going to share. Jeremiah's going to share 4 things, and we're going to try to really make this video 5 minutes or less, and we're going to see how well that works out. The first thing we want to tell you is that, man, as a small group leader, just enjoy it. I'm going to share with you my heart real quick. As a pastor, sometimes I get myself so caught up in being busy, and ministry is draining sometimes. And so enjoy your time as a small group leader. Really invest in people's lives and enjoy that time as you're leading your small group. Enjoy getting to know people and enjoy having people look to you as a spiritual mentor. And so enjoy it.
That's right. I think the second thing that we want to address too is to remember that you're not alone in this. You're not alone at all. Sometimes leadership can feel super lonely, but the reality is you are in this with a team, and that team is Pastor Kevin, it's myself, and it's everybody else who just helps out here at the church. We're in this together. So if you need encouragement, man, understand you're not alone, and that encouragement is here for you. If you need support, if you need affirmation, but most importantly, to remember this is that God is with you. The fact that you're leading small group is because God himself has called you to do this.
Yeah, and the third thing we want to share with you is simply be you. Scoot over just a little bit, Jeremiah. Be you. I know some of you are strong-willed. Well, use your personality. I know some of you are kind of timid. Use your personality. You know, early on in ministry, for me personally, I always tried to be somebody else. And finally I had to realize, man, I got to be exactly who God created me to be. And so I've tried to be me the best that I can. It's because God created me and who I am. So as you're leading your small group, just simply be you. Some of you are organized. Use your organization. Some of you are loving and caring and compassionate. Use that to help your small group as you lead your small group. Use the gifts that God has made you to be and use them. And I'm talking to all of our small group leaders here. And let me just name you by name. Lindy and Shirley and Nelson and Butch. I know you guys are helping in the small group together. Be you. And Doug and Beth. Be you. And Kelly and Chris. Be you. And Ken and Penny. Be you. And who am I missing?
Randy and Karen.
Randy and Karen. Oh, man, I can't believe I missed Randy and Karen. Randy's one of a kind. Randy and Karen. Be you. And Jeremiah and Rena, be you. And all, if you're leading or helping a small group, just be who God made you to be.
That's right. And one of the other keys to success when it comes to having a small group, and this will actually help you a ton when it comes to having small group on your Sunday or Thursday or whatever night it is you do, is make sure you prepare ahead of time. Nothing is can really cause more frustration than to show up unprepared or trying to wing it, or well, we'll just see what happens. Success happens on purpose, and so the success of your small group, and especially the study, is going to happen when you choose to prepare ahead of time. So we want to encourage you to take time throughout your week to dig into the material just a little bit and have a plan of action for your small group ahead of time. And when you show up, you'll be ready to go, and what will happen is your study will be a success.
The other thing we want to share with you is pray. Pray your guts out is a term that we've kind of adopted here at the church. So pray your guts out. Pray for your small group. Pray for each person. Pray for maybe somebody who's not in your small group that might be in your small group. Pray for your small group. And generally go to the Lord on their behalf. Prayer does some amazing things. I mean, we were praying for somebody to help us in the office, and Chris Roberts shows up, and we were praying for a worship leader or somebody to come alongside Jeremiah and help with our Ragamuffin third service that we're starting. And the Lord brought us somebody to help with that. And so pray. God does answer prayer, not on our time, but on His time. So pray your guts out for your small group.
Another thing we want to encourage you in is just be patient, because patience is waiting, and some of the older translations use the term long-suffering. And the word long-suffering means to suffer for a long time. And you may not be suffering in physical anguish or pain, but sometimes if you feel like if things aren't going the way you want them to go or think that they should go, sometimes it can be frustrating. Sometimes it can feel like suffering, but be patient. And remember, patience isn't just a choice, it's a fruit. It's a fruit of the Spirit. And so as you begin to seek patience, pray for patience. As you pray your guts out, make patience part of your prayer. Lord, help my heart be patient in the small group, because when the time comes, it's going to come in its season. It's not going to come right away. I know we like microwavable things where we can just push 1 minute and it just automatically happens. But the reality is this is a work. This is a progress. And so patience is going to be one of your greatest assets in leading your small group.
Yeah, and the last thing that I have, and Jeremiah has one more thing, is to invite. Maybe your small group is a smaller group. Well, find some more people that aren't plugged into small groups and get them plugged in by inviting them to your small group. And so not only should you care for your small group, but if your small group needs to grow a little bit, then pray, God, who would you have me bring into our small group, and then invite them. And then if you have people in your small group that maybe aren't being faithful in attendance, and we know that happens. I mean, on any given Sunday here, we think probably about 20 to 25% of our congregation is out on an average Sunday. And that happens. And sometimes one Sunday can turn into 2 Sundays and 3 Sundays. And so maybe they just fall out, and still reach out to them, but also be inviting and bring new people in to your small group. There's really no restrictions on that. If somebody's not plugged into a small group and you want them to be in your small group, man, get them plugged in, invite them, let them be a part of it.
Yeah. And finally, we just want to encourage you that your small group just be saturated with genuine love. No pretense, no expectation, just people coming in and you loving on them the same way the Lord has always loved on you. Just non-stop love. And so love each and every person that comes into your small group. Make it an atmosphere of love in your home. And as you begin to do this, what's going to happen is people will be drawn to that more and more. And that love is going to create an atmosphere of security. It's going to create an atmosphere of just openness, and people are going to want to start opening up more. So don't so much be looking at the finish line as much as you are, what are we doing right now to love each and every person here genuinely.
Yeah, and if things don't take off, things start, usually the way things happen in ministry, I'm going to tell you, they start off great, and then you go through hard seasons. And so I want to challenge you to be faithful in your seasons. I know that small groups can be hard, it can be difficult because you're busy with jobs and you're busy with church stuff, and I keep you busy doing ministry stuff, and then you lead a small group. And so I want to challenge you to stay faithful through the hard times. There have been seasons in my own personal ministry, Jeremiah's ministry, when we've had seasons of man, we don't want to do this anymore. But stay faithful. I'm telling you, there's light at the end of the tunnel.
That's right.
So we just wanted to encourage you this week. Hope this did a little bit and got you motivated. Remember that we're dealing with people's souls. And we need to remember that. This is so much more important than anything else we could ever possibly do in our lives. And so let's keep going, keep pursuing in our small groups, and keep pushing forward. I love you all, and I'll see you soon.